Welcome to gcready.com. Let us see some of the questions on C language functions. What is a function in C language? A function is a group of statements which are collectively stated under one entity or one name, that is a function name. A function contains many statements that need to be operated on. It can perform any operation like addition, subtraction, or print certain statements or perform any logical operation, etc. C program does not execute the functions directly. It is required to invoke or call that functions. When a function is called in a program, then program control goes to the function body. Then it executes the statements which are involved in a function body. Therefore, it is possible to call the function whenever we want to process that function statements. What are the different features provided by the functions in C language? Functions provides us following features. Reusability of code. It means if once a code has developed, then we can use that code anytime. Remove redundancy means a user does not need to write code again and again. Decrease the complexity. It means a large program will be stored in the two or more functions so that this will make easy for a user to understand that code. What is the need of functions in C language? As we all know, C is procedure-oriented programming language, and procedure or functions is like the building block of a C program. The entire C program is built with the help of many functions so that it becomes easy for everyone to understand it. The complexity or the difficulty of the program is even decreased since the program is divided into many modules or functions. The detection of errors is even simpler as we can track the error easily. What are the advantages of functions in C language? The advantages of functions are as follows. It is easy to use. Debugging is more suitable for programs. It reduces the size of the program. It is easy to understand the actual logic of a program. Highly suited in case of large programs. By using functions in a program, it is possible to construct modular and structured programs. When should I declare a function? Functions that are used only in the current source file should be declared as static, and the function's declaration should appear in the current source file along with the definition of the function. Functions used outside of the current source file should have their declarations put in a header file, which can be included in whatever source file is going to use the function. Why should I prototype a function? A function prototype tells the compiler what kind of arguments a function is looking to receive and what kind of return value a function is going to give back. This approach helps the compiler ensure that calls to a function are made correctly and that no erroneous type conversions are taking place. For instance, consider the prototype int sum underscore function in the brackets int char asterisk long. Looking at this, the compiler can check all the references to ensure that three parameters are used: an integer, a character pointer, and then a long integer, and that a return value of type integer is received. If the compiler finds differences between the prototype and calls to the function or the definition of the function, an error or a warning can be generated to avoid errors in your source code. How many parameters should a function have? There is no set number or guideline limit to the number of parameters your functions can have. However, it is considered bad programming style for your functions to contain an inordinately high number of parameters. The number of parameters a function has also directly affects the speed at which it is called. The more parameters, the slower the function call. Therefore, if possible, you should minimize the number of parameters you use in a function. If you are using more than 4 parameters, you might want to rethink your function design and calling conventions. One technique that can be helpful if you find yourself with a large number of function parameters is to put your function parameters in a structure. Generally, you should keep your function small and focused, with as few parameters as possible to help with execution speed. If you find yourself writing lengthy functions with many parameters, maybe you should rethink your function design or consider using the structure passing technique presented. Additionally, keeping your function small and focused will help when you are trying to isolate and fix bugs in your programs. What are the different types of functions in C language? Functions are of two types. They are built-in functions or library functions and user-defined functions. What are built-in functions in C language? Built-in functions are the functions that are provided by C library. Many activities in C are carried out using library functions. These functions perform file access, mathematic computations, graphics, memory management, etc. A library function is accessed simply by writing the function name followed by an optional list of arguments, and header file of used function should be included within the program. Definition of built-in functions are defined in a special header file. A header file can contain definition of more than one library function, but the same function cannot be defined in two header files. These functions are stored in library files. Example, scanf, printf, string copy, string length, string compare, string cat, etc. What are string handling functions? The different string handling functions are string cat concatenates a copy of string 2 to string 1. String copy contents of string 2 to string 1. String compare, it compares two strings. Memset, it initializes memory block. String error, it converts error number to string. What are text input output functions? The different text input output functions are getChar. It returns the next character typed on the keyboard. PutChar outputs a single character to the screen. Printf to do input. Ferror test for file error. Scanf for output. Perror print error message. Vfprintf formatted file write using variable argument list. Vprintf formatted write using variable argument list. VSprintf formatted string write using variable argument list. What are time related functions? Time functions in C are used to interact with the system time routine, and formatted time outputs are displayed. The different time related functions are time returns current calendar time of a system. Clock returns number of system clock cycles since program execution. Set date, this function is used to modify the system date. Get date, this function is used to get the CPU time. What are miscellaneous functions? The different miscellaneous functions are malloc. It provides dynamic memory allocation covered in future sections. Sran used to set the starting point for R and exit from program. A to F convert string to floating point. A to I convert string to integer. What are int char validation functions? There are many inbuilt functions in C language which are used to validate the data type of a given variable and to convert upper to lowercase and lower to uppercase. ctype.h header file support all the functions in C language. Character functions are isDigit returns non-zero if argument is digit 0 to 9. Isalpha returns non-zero if arg is a letter of the alphabet. Islower returns non-zero if argument is lowercase letter. IsUpper returns non-zero if argument is uppercase letter. To lower checks whether character is alphabetic and converts into lowercase. To upper checks whether character is alphabetic and converts to uppercase. What are arithmetic functions? C functions which are used to perform mathematical operations in a program are called arithmetic functions. Math.h and stdlib.h header files support all the arithmetic functions in C language. All the arithmetic functions used in C language are a cos, returns cosine of argument, a sin, returns sine of argument, a tan, returns tangent of argument, cos, returns cosine of argument, fabs, returns absolute value of number, sqrt, returns square root of a number. How would you use the functions randomize and random? Randomize. It initiates random number generation with a random value, and random it generates random number between 0 and n minus 1. What is the difference between the functions mem_move and mem_copy? The arguments of mem_move can overlap in memory. The arguments of mem_copy cannot. Difference between linker and linkage. Linker converts an object code into an executable code by linking together the necessary built-in functions. The form and place of declaration where the variable is declared in a function, in a program, determine the linkage of variable. What is the purpose of main function? The main function in C is the most vital part of a program. The program execution occurs from the main function. The main function may contain any number of statements and they are sequentially executed. Main function can in turn call other functions. What is a friend function? The function declaration should be preceded by the keyword friend. The function definitions do not use either the keyword or the scope operator. The functions that are declared with the keyword friend are called as friend functions. Thus, a friend function is an ordinary function or a member of another class. What are user-defined functions in C language? C provides programmer to define their own function according to their requirement, known as user-defined functions. Means, except built-in functions, user can also define and write small programs as functions to do a task relevant to their programs. Their function should be codified by the user so that such functions can perform the task as desired by the user. Suppose a programmer wants to find the factorial of a number and check whether it is a prime or not in the same program. Then he or she can create two separate user-defined functions in that program. One for finding the factorial and other for checking whether it is a prime number or not. What are the advantages of user-defined functions? Advantages of user-defined functions are user-defined functions helps to decompose the large program into small segments, which makes the programmer easy to understand, maintain, and debug. If repeated code occurs in a program, function can be used to include those codes and execute when needed by calling that function. Programmer working on large project can divide the workload by making different functions. What is the return type of a function? The return type function determines whether a function will return any value to the function. If a function is declared with the void keyword, or if a function contains a void, then that means a function never returns a value. Means a function will execute his statements one by one. And if a function contains any other data type, means if a function contains int or float, then the function must return a value to the user. What is argument list? A function may have 0 or more arguments, so that if we want to call a function, then we must have to supply some arguments, or we must have to pass some values. Those are also called as the argument list. So that the argument list is the total number of arguments or the parameters those a function will take. So that we must have to apply some arguments to the function. The arguments those are used by the function calling are known as actual arguments, and the arguments those are used in the function declaration are known as the formal arguments. When we call any function, then the actual arguments will match the formal arguments, and if a proper match is found, then this will execute the statements of the function. Otherwise, this will give you an error message. What are the two ways of calling a function? The function call is made as follows. Return underscore type equals to function underscore name of arguments. There are two ways for calling a function. They are call by value and call by reference. What is call by value? Call by value. When we call a function, and if a function can accept the arguments from the called function, then we must have to supply some arguments to the function, so that the arguments those are passed to that function just contain the values from the variables but not an actual address of the variable. So that generally when we call a function, then we will just pass the variables or the arguments, and we does not pass the address of the variables, so that the function will never affect on the values or on the variables. So call by value is just the concept in which you must have to remember that the values those are passed to the functions will never affect the actual values those are stored into the variables. What is call by reference? Call by reference. When a function is called by the reference, then the values those are passed in the calling functions are affected. When they are passed by reference means they change their value when they passed by the references. In the call by reference, we pass the address of the variable whose arguments are also sent, so that when we use the reference, then we pass the address of the variable. When we pass the address of the variables to the arguments, then a function may affect on the variables. Means when a function will change the values, then the value of the variables gets automatically changed. And when a function performs some operation on the past values, then this will also affect on the actual values. What is the difference between call by value and call by reference? When using call by value, you are sending the value of a variable as parameter to a function, whereas call by reference sends the address of the variable. Also, under call by value, the value in the parameter is not affected by whatever operation that takes place. While in the case of call by reference, values can be affected by the process within the function. What are the different types of functions depending on return type and arguments? There are four types of functions depending on the return type and arguments. Functions that take nothing as argument and return nothing. Functions that take arguments but return nothing. Functions that do not take arguments but return something. And functions that take both arguments and return something. A function that returns nothing must have the return type void. If nothing is specified in, then the return type is considered as int. What are the functions with no arguments and no return value? A C function without any arguments means you cannot pass the data to the call function. Similarly, function with no return type does not pass back data to the calling function. It is one of the simplest types of function in C. This type of function, which does not return any value, cannot be used in an expression. It can be used only as independent statement. What are the functions with arguments and no return value? A C function with arguments can perform much better than previous function type. This type of function can accept the data from calling function. In other words, you send the data to the call function from calling function, but you cannot send result data back to the calling function. Rather, it displays the result on the terminal. But we can control the output of the function by providing various values as arguments. What are the functions with arguments and return value? This type of functions can send the arguments from the calling function to the call function and wait for the result to be returned back from the called function back to the calling function. And this type of function is mostly used in programming world because it can do two-way communication. It can accept the data as arguments as well as can send back the data as return value. The data returned by the function can be used later in our program for further calculations. What are the functions with no arguments but return value? We may need a function which does not take any argument but only returns the values to the calling function. Then this type of function is useful. The best example of this type of function is getChar library function, which is declared in the header file stdio.h. We can declare a similar library function of our own. What is a recursive function? A function that calls itself is known as recursive function, and the process of calling function itself is known as recursion in C programming. But while using recursion, programmers need to be careful to define an exit condition from the function. Otherwise, it will go into infinite loop. Recursive functions are very useful to solve many mathematical problems, like to calculate factorial of a number, generating Fibonacci series, etc. What are the advantages and disadvantages of recursion? Recursion is more elegant and requires few variables which make program clean. Recursion can be used to replace complex nesting code by dividing the problem into same problem of its subtype. In other hand, it is hard to think the logic of a recursive function. It is also difficult to debug the code containing recursion. What do you mean by inline function? The idea behind the inline functions is to insert the code of a called function at the point where the function is called. If done carefully, this can improve the application's performance in exchange for increased compile time and possibly an increase in the size of the generated binary executables.